First, giving honor to God, who has dominion over all things in both heaven and earth. I stand before you today deeply honored and truly humbled by the invitation from Pastor Hector to share a few words of gratitude with this remarkable congregation. Thank you for your generosity, not just in what you give, but in who you are. You are not merely in this community, you are an essential part of this community. Your action speaks values of the mirror of my own. A scripture reminds us, whatever you did for one of the least of these brothers and sisters of mine, you did for me. Trinity Lutheran congregation is known for living out its truth. You are known for the help you give for the least of these. After a young man was killed tragically just a few blocks from here, by the way, I just digress, there's been about 5 individuals who have been killed within a couple blocks of our church here today. But after this young man in our community was killed tragically on New Year's Eve, we held several meetings in the apartment complex just down the street. The parents and the residents said, our kids need something to do after school, somewhere safe to go, so they aren't just hanging out on the street corners and in the parking lots. I looked east and thought about the gym in your church building. Before I could even finish framing my request, Pastor Hector enthusiastically said, yes, we can help, and connected me with Don. Now, every other Tuesday night through the Access Project, which I'm a part of and formed, we host a Cops versus Youth basketball game right here in the gymnasium. These games are more than just fun. They're about building trust, creating relationships, and offering youth positive role models and resources before they ever attempt violence or self-harm. We have had police officers at the end of these sessions to sit down and introduce themselves and tell us that over 50% of my 911 calls are regarding youth from all spectrums of criminal activity. So to the Lutheran Church congregation, thank you. Thank you for opening your hearts and your doors. Thank you for your unwavering commitment to making this community a better place to live, work, play, and to worship. For me, I think of my dad, who's been gone for over 50 years now. When I was a kid, he would tell us, I just do all I can while I can. That has resonated with me. And that's the guiding principle that I use today. I just do all I can while I can. To God be the glory. Thank you.